Yes, people, what's going on? Manchester United have drawn 2-2 with Brentford. It's not been the greatest pre-season in terms of results, but these boys are happy with what they've seen today. And you got to see a worldie from the pre-season. Pirlo, what do you make of that?
Yeah, it was a banger. He played well today, but not for the season. But he looked good, and he's doing what he does every year. Typical, scores a few bangers, but he looked good today.
Now look, everyone here turned up today. Obviously, we're still buzzing about the Sancho news. We're still buzzing about the Varane news. But today, what did you make of that? Have you learnt anything new? Is there any players that you think could actually help this squad out?
It's pre-season, but I thought Mengi looked alright today, and I thought like some of the players off the bench. Like, to be fair, Hannibal did alright when he came on. Jesse looked bright as always, like moving in pockets, and obviously Mason's quality. But yeah, he was looking.
What would you do with Jesse Lingard?
It's a tough one, because for him, he should leave. Like, he's not going to get enough game time, and he's such a good player, and he should go somewhere where he'll be appreciated. But he'd be a brilliant squad player. Like, but the thing is, if he's confident, because like when he had his stage where he wasn't getting much game time before, it's kind of hard for him to keep up the same momentum that playing every week at United. But he'd be a quality squad player, but if he's not going to get game time, it would be better for him to just move on.
I hear what you say as well, because I'm of the same opinion. Like, he's way too good to be sitting on the bench. But from a selfish point of view, if we could have him on the bench, it'd be great.
Bench player, playing Carabao Cup games, playing any cup games that we need, he'd be quality. But then you could get money out of him to get a CDM or someone like that.
Obviously, today, the team out there doesn't resemble really what we're going to see in the Premier League. How are you feeling about that Premier League season?
I'm excited. I think 21's coming.
Yes.
No, we look good. Like, I think a CDM though. Still need a CDM, obviously with Rashford's surgery or whatever. But I think we look good. We're starting to look like strength in depth everywhere and stuff like that. But
you agree with that?
Yeah, it's looking good. I think the CDM is definite a must. I just don't see McTominay, Fred. I don't see anyone that can label themselves as a CDM. Obviously, we've got Varane. He's labelled as a centre back. You know, Sancho's going to come straight in on that right hand side. I don't think there's anyone there you can pin a centre mid spot. And if we're going to play this 4-3-3, which I think we are, we need someone in that, you know, defensive midfielder role that's going to bring the ball out, get it off the back foot, get it off Varane and Maguire, bring it forward and create stuff. Because I just don't see anyone in the squad at the moment that can do that. And about Jesse, I think he has to go. For him personally, I would say go, but like you said, for us it's a win-win. If he's a squad player, he's a hell of a squad player to have. It's just he doesn't have that levels, or, you know, to be a starter. You can't get ahead of Bruno, and then we just signed Sancho, which is his second position on the right. There's just no way he can start, and for me, like I said, he's definitely a squad player that I would keep. But if he has any sort of confidence in himself to go and push his career, go out on loan at go on permanent to West Ham. They're in the Europa League. He's going to be getting game time week in, week out. But for us personally, I'll keep him, because back up to Bruno. I know we've got Donny in that area. Feel a bit hard done by if I was Donny van der Beek as well, if we do keep Jesse Lingard. But for me personally, I'd keep him. And I'm really excited about the season. Varane, Sancho, potentially a centre midfielder as well. I mean, title 21 is definitely coming, and to be seeing football back at the Theatre of Dreams again is beautiful.
Love it, lads. Thank you very much. Cheers, boys. Nice one, yeah, thank you. I'm here with Raj. We're outside Old Trafford. Man United 2, Brentford 2. Obviously, there's a bit of a feel-good factor around Old Trafford at the moment, especially with the signings that we've been making. How are you feeling about the season ahead?
I'm feeling positive because of the signings that we made. We need to be a bit patient, because we've brought players in. A lot of them are still away on holiday and stuff like that, and we've got to give chances to the youngers and the players that might have a chance with us in the future, innit? So I'm just looking forward to what's going to happen with the season with the team gels together.
What else do you think we need to do in the transfer market, having got that winger, having got that, you know, who else did we sign, a centre back in Varane?
Do you know what? Targeting the right defensive midfielder is going to be key. I think if Camavinga is available, if Basuma is available, we should go all in for him. I can't see Arsenal trying to go for a player that we're after and they're going to get him over us. I don't know who's going to want to play for Arsenal, mate, if I'm honest with you. The only rivals that we've got right now in terms of signing wise is going to be Chelsea. The Haaland thing as well, I've been telling man for a long time, yeah. Tony Marshall, I know you're Tony Marshall FC from day. I know that from day, and I love Tony Marshall too. But it's one of them ones, maybe it's time to do a swap deal with Haaland, slap a bit of money on top. Ollie's got that little connection with him. We've got to stop Chelsea from getting Haaland. You know what I'm trying to say? They've got Werner there, Haaland's going to look at it and say, am I going to be the first man there? Do you know what I'm trying to say? They've got a German manager, they've got Werner there, do you know what I'm trying to say? That little connection. But I would love to have Haaland, and we need an out-and-out striker. I've still got Cavani in the system, bro, you know what I'm trying to say? I would hold Pogba thing as well. It's a bit of a sticky one, isn't it?
I was going to ask you now, what should we do with that situation? We've seen him today post a picture of himself with Varane on Instagram doing a little FaceTime chat and all that with the eyes emoji. He loves it, doesn't he?
It's a bit of a sticky one still. You know what I'm trying to say? Because at the end of the day, if he don't want to stay himself, is he going to go into 50-50s? Knowing that it might ruin a transfer going to PSG or wherever it is. Like, I know United's trying to do their best in terms of showing him the project and stuff like that. But I think in terms of we need to do more tactically, and Oli needs to show a bit more ball, like Andy said, he needs to show a bit of balls. You know what I'm trying to say? In terms of making decisions early, substitutions early. You and me both know, I've seen your match reaction for the Europa League final and stuff like that. You and me both was thinking the same thing. Substitutions need to be made ASAP. We can't rely on McFred no more. You know what I'm just saying? No boy band, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? We need to go out there. We're Man United, bro. We are Man United, bro. You know what I'm trying
You feel we've started to act a little bit like that this summer?
Do you know what? In terms of signing, we've got this Robert Murtaugh guy coming in, yeah? No Ed Woodward right now, so no Dead Woodward. These guys are getting the business done. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The guys, you was there when the game got locked off with Liverpool. I don't think the boys want that to happen again, so moving forward, I think they need to get things done a bit more prompt. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I think Varane's got a little quarantine that he needs to do. I don't know. Do you know how long it's going to be?
I think he should be in training for us next week, maybe.
How excited are you, Adam?
Bro,
I want to hear how you...
I'm really excited, you know, because you know when we talk about our great defenders, Rio, Vidic, they're great defenders, innit? We're looking at someone who is of that calibre.
Bro, 7 years of Smalling and fucking Phil Jones, bro, yeah? And then when Maguire came in, yeah, I think I was one of your fan channels. I called him, I was thinking Harry Maguire, but do you know what I'm trying to say? It's a bit iffy. You know, Lindelof, I love him. He's good with his feet and all that, yeah, but he's a bit suspect in the air. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's a bit suspect in the air. I prefer Axel Tuanzebe, but personally, I don't know why Ollie's not playing him. Maybe it's his injury. He looked decent today. And I don't know, innit? Just have to wait and see, innit? You have to wait and see, innit?
What's your general feelings about the season? If I was to give you a prediction, what's your prediction?
Joe, definitely top three. I just don't know in what order. It's going to be City, Chelsea and us. But I don't know what order it's going to be. It's down to who's on top on Christmas times and who's going to stay there.
Look down the camera and tell them three. Is it 3 words? 4 words?
What's that?
21.
21 in 21.
No, it's going to be 22.
Hey, listen. 21 in 22.
Cheers, bro.